Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome and welcome back to Billy Ghost Prophetic Vessel. It's your girl Billy Goat, and we got some messages for you. Okay, we got a message for you. Welcome to your Capricorn and Chosen One channel. Let's get into these timeless messages. Okay. All right, Holy Spirit, God, Yahweh, Yeshua the Christ. I command in God's name on these spirits. I see one monitoring spirits that's closed and cloak. Be returned by the sun as every place we live according to God, Yahweh, Yeshua Christ, will and cloak. Get something to cover my soul. Just thank you. I command in God's name, entities, parasites, evil monitoring spirits, clothing and clothing, return to the centers and replace for good. All right, that feels good. All right, Holy Spirit, what is the message? Woo! We have abandoned the mission here. So, whoever you're dealing with, somebody abandoned the mission and doesn't want that to be known. Hidden knowledge. So this was a mission that was supposed to be heavily protected. Okay, this was a mission that was supposed to be taken very seriously. Okay, this was a part of your soul contract here. All right, but also free will for somebody not to do it, right? Like somebody was called, they didn't answer the call. This mission, a lot of ancient knowledge was going to be retrieved through this, right? A lot of hidden knowledge, downloads, messages, of knowledge that hasn't been told in like centuries. Okay, knowledge that you would literally get your ass beat for spiritually for finding out, because when you know this ancient knowledge, it's a threat to dark systems. Somebody failed, somebody abandoned them, and they didn't fail a mission, they abandoned it, which made them fail. All right, we have burdens in reverse. Okay, so somebody abandoned the mission, and whoever stayed on the mission, like whoever like stayed true to it, honey, you will no longer be having burdens. Your achievements is gonna be recognized. Okay, so success, goal, victory, milestones, realization, fulfillment, attainment, completion, triumph. So you guys have completed some sort of mission here, and because you've completed this mission, it's time for you to like receive what's for you. Okay, it's time to celebrate. Hey, it's time to celebrate. Joy, happiness, gathering, cheers. Okay, this is great. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. Speaking of that, I was singing, I ain't gonna stop, before I turn this on, because I'm talking about tell me more, tell me more. From that movie Grease, I was also singing that song, you better shape up, cause I need a man. All right, 333 on the timer when I was doing that. So like you guys are coming into like see, love offer. Y'all have a love offer coming in. Okay, now listen, because we pronoun friendly over here, so it doesn't matter if you're hetero, bisexual, les, gay, trans, pan, whatever. Okay, queer, we love you. We here. Okay, so however, also at the same time, we all have feminine and masculine energies, and it's about integrating. So this is about you being in your soft life. I don't care what gender you are identifying as or not. This is about you being in your soft life here, okay? And having what you desire and deserve. And this love offer: tenderness, cherish, affection, warmth, commitment, attachment, generosity, devotion, okay? This is the heart of gold. This is someone that won't play with your heart. This is someone that is equally yoked to you. Sexy time in reverse. This is someone that is not just about sex. Like they're about your soul. They're about your their heart. What can they do for you? Right? I love this. I love this. Some of you guys are going to find something out. Find out that somebody likes you, loves you, respect your boundaries. Okay. Your intuition could also have been telling you something as well with that discovery. Like you needing to find something out. So some of you guys could be finding something out. What are they finding out, Holy Spirit? Oh, what is this? We have fight in reverse. So you're finding out that you're finding out that about energies that have been secretly fighting with you. Okay. Sexy time in reverse. Somebody secretly fighting you, secretly harvesting your energy. We just got done with an energy harvest reading. Oh my gosh, what is this? What is this? What is this? Somebody was hiding the fact that they were spiritually raping and molesting you. For some of you guys. What do I mean by spiritual rape and spiritual molestation? It means that they were either astral traveling to you, and or having orgasms to your pictures and stuff like that. That was siphoning your energy to go to them, so that they could use it to manifest the life that they deserve. Not that that makes it right, to let you guys know. So this can result in the physical realm as very painful cycles. It can manifest from like you having just leakage and you not knowing where it comes from. You know, all the physical symptoms that people may have, but they don't know the spiritual cause. For some of you guys, this is the cause that this applies to, okay? Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. We have God's plan here. Absolutely. Faith, destiny, purpose. So they've been secretly fighting you for the purpose that God has for you. So they abandoned the mission just to attack somebody that was a part of their mission, but they didn't like their part. That's like, it's stupid. That's like you being in a group project, and let's say you're in a group with 4 people, or you could just be in a group of 2, partner up, and the teacher say, okay, you out of the group, you do duh, 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 and duh, and duh. You in the group, you're responsible for doing duh, 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 and duh, and duh. Right? This is like somebody say, you know what? Screw the project. Screw the school project. Because I don't like my part that I was assigned to do with my partner in the project. Screw it. Screw it. Right. Because I want to do the part that they're doing in the project. The part that God, i.e. in this case, the scenario, this example, the teacher, the professor assigned. Right? So, you don't have no partner. All right, let's say you don't have no partner. You thugging it on your own as far as getting this project done. We in this example, getting this project done. Getting the mission, the assignment done, right? Feeling burdened, feeling heavy, feeling like, oh my gosh, how am I gonna do this? A project that was meant for 2 to 4 people. And it's one of me physically, like, oh my gosh, you know. And then all of a sudden, you're working on said project, and the next thing you know, you wondering like, what's going on? How come I'm not planting? I'm planting the seeds, but how come I'm not seeing the fruit from these seeds? Like, I'm planting them. Where's the harvest? Where? Because it came out in reverse. Because the same energy that you was partnered up in, going back to the scenario, going back to this example, because the same energy that you were partnered up with that didn't want to do their part because they didn't like their part in the group, but they liked your part, they liked your part. They attacked you so that they could have the part that you was responsible for in the group project, because that's the part that they wanted to be responsible for and get kudos for. So because they couldn't do it or have the part that you had in the mission, they abandoned it. They thought something else was better. They thought they could get out. I don't know. Or this is what you did for the energies as you see fit. Put yourself inside the store as you see fit. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Okay? What God is saying Trust and have faith, okay, on the spiritual journey. Free will. What's going to happen is going to happen. Okay? Like, God got it under control. This energy was secretly fighting you for the part that you guys had in this mission. Okay? For what God gave you in your divine soul contract to have. They was fighting the fuck out of you. Okay? They didn't plant not one good seed. They didn't plant not one good seed. What they expected to just be able to take over the seeds that you planted with what God told you to do. No. Look at that. I looked at the bottom of the deck, and so they're receiving jail time. They're receiving jail time for all the shit that they took from you, stole from you, without earning it or giving you a motherfucking dime. Babe. Like, it's coming up with me to share this. I came across like a post of this guy. He did 11 years in prison because he refused to give the coordinates, or he refused to tell the officials where this gold was. That he came across like this big huge thing of like gold and other assets and stuff like that was worth millions. And some might say, well, why the fuck he gotta tell? That's his shit, finders keepers. And that's what I thought at first until I kept reading. Well, it turned out that apparently he was able to come across that because of the others that like told him about the location, sponsored the location, and all the rest of these things that they had their hand in it. Like, they may not have, everybody had a part to play. So going back to this project, everybody had a part to play. Everybody was assigned whatever their assignments was for the said mission. In that case, he's still a part of the project. It's just that whatever part he played wasn't nobody else's part, but also everybody else did their part, to my understanding. Now, he did that time because he didn't compensate the other people that was in this group with them. Now, because I know that society likes to hide things, I'm not going to say that there could be missing pieces to the story that we don't know that can make sense as to why he wouldn't give this information up. Also, at the same time, if there isn't any more pieces to this puzzle, it's like, why wouldn't you compensate the people in the group? That's like NASA going on a trip to the moon and only compensating the person who steered the ship when everybody else had parts to play. They just wasn't steering the ship. You know what I'm saying? Like, the other person was responsible for doing this on the moon. The other person was responsible for doing that. Everybody had their task in that group. Right? You know, if we're going just based off of what was said, somebody was trying to get the fruit that you planted without putting in any work. Okay? And with that energy harvesting, somebody harvested your energy, right? Harvested your energy to use for themselves. But it's like not compensating you when it was your energy that they used to get whatever they got. Right? So somebody's going to jail spiritually or physically because not only did they abandon the mission, you wouldn't necessarily go to spiritual jail for abandoning the mission per se. You know, you might be put on a little spiritual punishment when you might not go to spiritual jail. But in this case, somebody's facing spiritual jail and or physical jail time because of how they were a snake, how they moved. Remember how I was saying somebody could have been like having orgasms or like to your name or to your picture or something like that, or like astral traveling to you to siphon energy from you in order to use it to do something that they're doing. It's like they could have whatever they siphoned your energy for could have worked, but they didn't give you any piece of the pie that they were able to receive from using your energy, which they wouldn't have been able to receive it had they not used your energy. Had they not used the anything from the heart, had they not used your energy, they wouldn't have been able to grow anything. But what I'm also being told too is you were wondering in some cases why something wasn't taken off, or why something kept you know, maybe it'll work for a while, then it'll stop, because somebody was harvesting your energy. And I was just saying, I was like, we just did an energy harvest reading. Somebody that was harvesting your essence, and they were using your essence to do and keep something else. But your essence was needed for this project, right? So not only did they abandon the mission, they stole the resources that was supposed to be utilized for this mission, for this project. And, you know, you guys didn't have what you needed to do to properly implement the project, or, you know, fund or get around, or whatever the case may be. And this is how they were secretly fighting you, by stealing from you. In whatever way, shape, or form, apply the concept to your life so that they could have a life of ease, so that you could just put in the work and they could just benefit off of the outcome, right? All because they didn't like the parts in the assignment for them, you know, or their mission for them to do. They wanted what God assigned for you. But God said, no, you're not going to take their destiny. You're not going to take what I gave them. I gave them this. Okay? But that's why, a part of the reason why you feel like you've been planting seeds and maybe you haven't been seeing shit. Somebody was stealing your energy to use it for their personal gain. Okay? And this same energy is like they want to like be a part of some shit now, but you didn't plant no seeds. You know, they want to eat with you, but you ain't planting no seeds. You wasn't with me shooting in the gym. You abandoned me, right? And thought the grass was greener on the other side here. And now that it's time for everybody to receive their inheritances and live their soft life and wrap everything up with their divine assignments and stuff, here comes the motherfuckers that tried to cut corners. Here come the motherfuckers that tried to cut corners. You had to see the secret haters. The motherfuckers that tried to copy you. The motherfuckers that tried to secretly hate on you. Here they come with their hand out. Which, if you wasn't cutting corners, if you actually planted seeds, if you actually stuck it out, if you didn't try to steal shit, you would be having the same, you would be being, you get your inheritance too. So be mindful of these energies. Yeah, look, celebration. It's like because they don't have anything to celebrate, they don't want you to celebrate. But you didn't abandon the mission. They did. So just being mindful of these energies trying to fight you, set you up and shit like that, just because they pissed off at themselves, okay? Make sure you protect your divine inheritances with everything you got in you, okay? Because these energies are pissed off. They didn't think. I heard they underestimated karmic partner. So in some cases they left you for somebody else because they thought the grass was greener. They thought doing business or doing partnership or doing the project with somebody else was going to get them faster results, was going to get them a better life, is what I heard. But no, it got them deeper in karmic debt. And so they attacked you for their shitty decision making. No respect. See, so they don't have any respect. So it's like, I don't care if I chose somebody else. I don't care if I thought I was wrong. I'm still gonna spiritually rape you. I'm still gonna spiritually take from you. I'm still gonna physically take from you. I'm still gonna da 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 da. That's why God said jail time. Because somebody's out of hand. They're disrespectful. They're not respecting your boundaries. Okay? They're not respecting your boundaries. Crossroads. So you have a decision to make here. And this is all about justice. This is about the scales being balanced. Okay? There's some sort of leap of faith you're going to be guided to take. Nobody's going to be able to copy off of you. Okay? And this is going to bring balance and harmony here. Okay. No more money loss. See? No more money loss. No more energy trying to being able to benefit off your hard work. No more being in a secret fight or a silent fight that nobody else could see in some cases, or doing nothing about. All right? You some sort of justice here. Okay? A gift. Oh, shit. So you're finding out. Remember, so we saw at the beginning of this reading, you're finding out about a gift that was supposed to be given to you that wasn't, because somebody tried to hide it, they stole it. Okay? But whatever this gift is, it's going to be given right back to you, and you're going to be able to properly give birth and maintain everything that you have planted from your seeds. This is your harvest. Okay? This is beautiful, and that's a part of God's plan. With all this hoopla, all this stuff, you have unlocked doors and opportunities. This life of burden, shit like that, you holding shit down. No more burdens. No more burdens. See, this is justice. Okay? This is justice, okay? And that karmic partner, karmic friend, karmic business partner, whatever the case may be, karmic family member, I'm hearing they stuck with them. They could be having legal battles with them, and that's why they want to come back to you, or that's why they want to be partnered with you. But it's like too late because they already showed their hand. They foul hand at that. But hey, so it's up to you though. But you got justice. Okay, so you're gonna find something else, something that was supposed to be given to you that wasn't, and now you're gonna get even more because of that. So that's what we got for you guys. Feel free to check out any of our other services. If you want to book a personal reading, you can feel free to do so. The link is in the description box. Feel free to check out any of our products, okay, our journals, oracle decks. All right, and our social media sites, all those beautiful links are in the description box, okay? And thank you all for your love and support here. It's truly appreciated. And always remember, you make your own decisions. Peace out, deuces.